It's December 8th. In this video, I think I referred to it as Vlogmas Day 7. I've already done Vlogmas Day 7. This is Vlogmas Day 8. I'll be taking you to a friend of mine's house and doing a tour of her kitchen, dining area, and her living room. And that's Vlogmas Day 8. Good morning. This is day 7 of Vlogmas, and today I'm visiting a friend, my friend Sharon. I've showed her on my channel before. We are going to do a little tour of her kitchen and dining area and living room today, and she's going to show us her Christmas decorations and some of the things that she's done. I've been lucky enough to be a guest at her house this week. Hi, Sharon.
Hello.
And she'll tell us a little bit about what she's got going on. Today, she served this delicious...
Sausage casserole.
A sausage casserole. Oh, it was so good. We had that for breakfast, and it was so good. I'm going to share the recipe. She's gave me the permission to share the recipe to her sausage casserole on here. I may even make it and make a video. It is so good. Donald loved it.
We're going to show and tell some sweet treats.
Okay. She's been busy baking. Look at that.
Well, those are almost gone.
You know what that means? They were good.
Well,
they wouldn't be gone if they wasn't good. Look at all those delicious cookies she's been baking so she can serve her guests when they show up at her house around this time of the year. She's even got more up under here in storage. More cookies that she's baked. This is her little island. I think it's adorable. I love how she's got everything fixed. I love the colors of your color scheme, Sharon. I love the curtains. Look at her windows. Plenty of light. Her kitchen is big and roomy compared to mine. Really big. My husband fell in love with her stove. It's a vintage
1962.
1962. General Electric push-button stove. And, you know, my husband was in maintenance for a lot of years, so he just admired that. And then she's got the oven to match it. Look at that thing. Still looks brand new. Still works good. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is amazing.
And the house was built in 1962. This is the original oven and the original stovetop and hood vent. And look how beautiful that is. I love that. It's vintage. I love the look of it and the fact that it still works perfectly. Here's they use the carport door more. And she's got her little shoe caddy right there. Excellent. Excellent idea. This is her kitchen. And she's got a story about her little island and the color she's painted it.
Okay, so the bar here that was originally built when the home was built in 1962 was connected actually to this wall. So I decided one day, I told my husband I would like to have the bar removed from the wall so I can move it because I love to move furniture around. So he ripped the bar out, kept it intact, and so I actually turned the bar toward this wall, which allowed this walkway to be wider. So when I get tired of things, I like to move it back. So I move the bar back around this way. And probably in the spring, I'll move it back to the wall. And at one time, we actually moved it to the basement.
So you could take it completely out and have more room.
Completely out. And then we moved it back because I wanted it back up here. So it's up here now. So it may be in the bedroom next week. Who knows?
Well, it's a very unique and bright and pretty color. What made you choose this color?
So, of course, it was Naughty Pine, I think, when we first moved in the home. And I painted it burgundy because back probably in the 80s, everything was green and burgundy. And so I chose the burgundy, which was beautiful. And I needed a change. And so I told my son one day I wanted to paint it yellow. And he was like, People kind of frowned upon that color. But actually, when I went and got the paint, my son and I painted it together. He loved it. He said, "You know what, Mom? That actually looks better than I thought it would."
Oh yeah, I think it brightens it up. Looks great with your curtains, and just brings a pop of color, you know, and an otherwise ordinary colors, you know. And you've got decorated for Christmas. You've got all your Christmas goodies out here. We've got a ceramic tree. Those things are the high.
Mm-hmm.
They're the.
Oh yeah, let me move so y'all can see it.
You're fine, but they're in high demand. People are loving the ceramic trees.
I think you could probably call that vintage.
Yes, definitely. Pretty. And you can tell a difference in the vintage ones.
Actually, my grandpa gave me that tree years ago.
Nice. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, she's got her drink bar here. Got it set up nicely. Here's everything that you might need. She's got her little crushed peppermint out for this time of the year. My little granddaughter would love that. I'm going to have to crush up some. Pretty, really pretty. And, of course, here's her coffee maker. And I want to share your tea cabinet. Here is Sharon's tea cabinet. Isn't that pretty? She's got them all on display. Look at those beautiful canisters of tea. Now, a family member had a little bit of discussion about this tea cabinet. What used to be in this cabinet?
Well, it was at one time, not long ago, a china cabinet. So I actually decided to take the dishes out and make it a tea cabinet. Because I had a really good friend on the channel called Much Ado About Something. And she educated me on teas and the benefits of the medicinal teas and the herbs. So I was very, very interested in what she had to say. So I actually sold my dishes at a yard sale that was in this cabinet. And now it's a tea cabinet.
I love
my tea cabinet.
I asked her, I said, which one did you enjoy the most? The dishes being in this cabinet or this tea? And what was your answer to that?
My vote was the tea cabinet.
By far the tea.
Yes.
I've enjoyed some wonderful cups of tea in my visit here. She's got all delicious varieties, and I think I had organic matcha this morning. I had some last night too, and then there's others. She's got a beautiful collection of teas. Anything that you might want, she has. And look at the containers, how beautiful. And of course, she gave me some beautiful Christmas tea in these containers, and I really love it. I love her tea cabinet and all her herbs she's got under here. Her little snowman. Look at her herbs. Her goldenrod, lemon balm, and her mint. All ready to use and mix. Then, of course, she's no shortage of the goodies. We've had plenty of goodies since we visited. Everything is beautiful. I want to share this. And she actually bought this picture. Did you say you bought this at a castle?
I bought that picture at Searles Castle in New England that I spent 11 days with a friend. That's where she was from. So we did a trip together there. And she toured me all around, and I got that at a castle at Christmas.
She bought this in their gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a little difference in it when you bought it.
Yeah, the frame was actually wood, and I like bright colors. So I painted the wood red for Christmas, and I like the red much better.
I think that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Now, her friend owned a shop in the mall, and it's since going out of business, Willow Creek there in the mall. And so she went and got this lamp with the little chicken wire and this little rooster on it. She got it at a really good price. So that's a beautiful lamp. This lamp, Sharon has the rooster to it, and I have the hen. I'll have to share that with you at my house. I'll have to show you my lamp similar to that. Here's more teas. And look at her essential oils that she uses in her diffuser. And here's her little cabinet that she's got dishes in. Is this a 1910 or 1920s?
Well, actually, that cabinet was found in our basement when we moved here, and
Early 1900s.
Yeah, it's the early 1900s, and we know that because we have one similar to it in my bedroom back in the back.
that may have been Jeff's grandmother's or mother's.
Yeah.
But anyway, I fell in love with it when I saw it, and I said, "That's coming upstairs." And he said, "Well, honey, what color would you want to paint it?" And I said, "Paint it." "No, we're not painting it. It's coming upstairs just like it is."
Right. We're going to use the original patina,
Yes.
the distressed finish, and it's distressed because of its age and use, and that makes it more beautiful and more valuable, actually. She has a calendar right here full of joy. She's keeping up with everything right here. Let's close this back. Her tea cabinet's pretty. And then I love this little greenery she's got in the archway, the door that goes in between her dining area and her living room. And she's got this greenery up. Where did you get that?
Actually, I got the branch part of it at a store in Blowing Rock called The Last Straw, and then the wreath up there, it came from a candle shop downtown Blowing Rock.
Oh, pretty. I thought it was all one piece. And you put them together to get that look. That looks good. And of course, this is pretty. Your rooster pick.
And that came from Cracker Barrel.
Ah, really? It's pretty. I would have guessed a different place. And her pumpkin jars full of oatmeal. And her light that's up on a spindle. That's pretty. I have one of these, but it's a lot smaller. She's got reflection of light right here. And then we're back to the coffee bar. And then we got a guest here.
Nope.
I like this cabinet too. This blue cabinet right here. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's old.
And it's a lot of storage. A cabinet like that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just start.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm going to start on the right and just go around. I'll give a whole look. And then we'll just go right around. And you can tell us about some of your favorite Christmas decorations. So you got this little nativity scene your friend gave you. I loved it. Oh, it turns on?
Yeah, let me turn it on. There you go.
Isn't that pretty?
I like it.
I was noticing this when I came in. I thought how pretty that was. I love nativity scenes anyway. And a friend gave her this for Christmas, and you'll never believe where this came from. Where did this come from, Sharon? Walmart. I have never saw anything that pretty like that. Of course, here's a wooden duck, and I love her buffalo check, her little wreath, and her little country stocking she's got hanging down. Very pretty. I love that whole look right there. The wreath on the door and her pretty cardinal blanket. Cardinals are the North Carolina state bird, and they're beautiful at Christmas time. They actually stay all year long, and so they're beautiful. I'm just going to take you around and show you. Look at the sweets. This little snowman jar full of sweets on a stack of little ceramic trays. A little snowman bulb and this little light. And that's really pretty. I like the looks of that. She's got a little bench here and a little chair with the little bears and different things on it. And then her fireplace mantle with their stockings. I thought that was pretty. Love the greenery she's got hanging down under these candles. Real candles. Got her Christmas picture. Little church and some birds. Lots of delicious sweets. And treats. Beautiful stockings. I love that. That just is so cheerful looking. Love her entertainment system. Hand painted. She's had it for years. Her little fireplace heater she's got right here. That's adorable. Her Christmas tree.
But it fits y'all's little spot right there perfect. Because it's slender.
I like this. Farm fresh Christmas trees, really pretty. Her old-fashioned lamps. Her shiny bright ornaments in her bowl. Very beautiful.
She told me today, she did. She actually said that today. I'm working on it.
Very beautiful.
She's asked me to pray about it.
This is a picture that she's got hanging over her sofa. It reminds me of the house I grew up in. That's a beautiful picture, but very homey, very beautiful. I love all of her decorations. Look at the little Rudolph. And the nativity scene. She's had this nativity scene for how long?
Oh, wow. Probably 30, 35, 40 years.
35 or 40 years. And I had one very similar to that. That was one of the first ones that we had. And I gave it to my daughter when she first started her house. But this one brings back memories. It's just sweet. It fits anywhere you want to put it. It's just small enough to handle. Very, very beautiful. And I'll stand back and give one more overview of all of her decorations. Lovely decorated. Look at her chest. She uses as a coffee table. That's really pretty. Homey. You know, very comfortable, very livable, touchable, you know, and beautiful all at the same time. Sharon, thank you for inviting me and letting me show your beautiful house, your beautifully decorated home. We've certainly felt welcome and comfortable here, and certainly enjoyed looking at all of our beautiful decorations and all of your things. We appreciate it.
Thank you for being here and coming and visiting with me, and we've had a wonderful night and a wonderful morning together.
I had several good cups of tea and conversation.
Yes, we have.
Thank you for joining us here at Much Ado About Something. And we are just enjoying every day of Vlogmas. Today's Vlogmas Day 7. I hope you have a wonderful day today. And like always, until next time.